test, 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 test. Trying to make sure we got game audio. There's my camera. Or is it just by looking at the stream? Okay, I think it's better. My mic seems a little low. Doesn't look like anything changed. I'll just try to be loud, which is harder for me than you'd expect. Okay. So, we beat the main game on hard last time. I'm not doing that again. But if you want to know what we're going to be doing here, let me just pull it up. Good ending. So this the true ending you can only get by playing through the game twice, it looks like. So we're going to go for what's considered the good ending for now. So here's what we have to do. You cannot use any red capsules. And if you watched the first playthrough, there's an area with the sacred sword stuff where I was like, that's probably means something. There is a puzzle you have to do to get the sacred sword. And then you have an option to purify it or not purify it. So for this ending, we're not going to purify it. And that's supposedly all we have to do. So, obviously we're going to run through it a lot quicker. But, I'm going to run through more enemies. And we're gonna move as much as we can. This is already different, so.
ねえねえ、知ってる？女の人はお嫁さんになるのが仕事なんだって。
仕事じゃないよ。ひな子はお嫁さんになりたくないの？
でも。
The other one started with us waiting to meet her sister, right?
宿題と同じだね。
やれって言われるとやる気なくす。
Now, it's the regular start.
お姉ちゃん。何かいいことでもあった？
昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
ひな子、私ね。
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
What is the importance of that bell? I'm still not entirely sure if there was supposed to be some importance to it. The song's still cool, at least. I recognize all these places now. That's the school. That's the way to Shu's house. I think that's actually, or it might be Shu's house, it might be our house too. I think it's our house. So they were doing something with her.
あのひな子がね。
あいつは本当に高校娘だ。何しろおかげで借金は全て返せる。
So
二度
maybe
と
they
金
were
に困らず
selling
に
her
済むぞ。
into the
お父さんやめてくださいよ。
sacrifice shit that happens in this game. So my understanding is there's a lot of added dialogue and stuff in here. These are just enemies we're gonna fight. Oh, first thing we need to do. Oh, I don't have them yet. I was gonna throw away the capsules. April 21, Showa 20, 1945. The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimitsu, Abisugoka of Yamabe District finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, a strong concentration of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. I wonder if this means like the herbalist stuff in the story is laced with arsenic. And that's why I don't know. We'll get into it more as it comes. I should note that some of the stuff is new. Like, there's a lot of new clippings. There's a lot of additional dialogue. So I think the start of that conversation that we were having with my parents at the start is new, but the rest of it where she walks out was the same. Just seeing if there's anything new here. A fox's wedding is a common expression used for times when it rains while the sun is still shining. According to older folk here in Ebisugoka, however, they also use this expression for when a young girl is spirited away. Folklore pertaining to gods and spirits becoming infatuated with human women is not something unique to Japan and can be found across the world. Ebisugoka is no exception to this. Even here, there are old tales of young girls being taken away on a fox's wedding and disappearing forever. During the Meiji and Taisho periods, the town elders would apparently reassure the families of missing daughters that they had been swept away by a fox lord and are now enjoying a life of luxury without a care. Is there something else? Why does it keep saying there's more? I guess I can read these for the mom and dad at least. A woman's happiness begins with marriage. She told me that every opportunity she got. Am I supposed to believe that she's actually happy with the life she has now in this house? Today my dad threw a knife. It got stuck in the tatami mat. There are chips and dings all over the house. Every last one is from when he threw something. Is that what happiness is to my mother? Seeing her house in such a sorry state and full of scars? And the new stuff for the dad. I've heard that dad used to be a fisherman when he was younger and would go on long fishing trips way out at sea. He managed to save enough money doing that to open up a restaurant, a place where he could put his skills with a knife to use. It didn't work out, though. Not only did he lose all his savings, he took on new debt, too. Now he spends his days drinking his life away in the sleepy little town that's a long way from the sea. He never even tries to cook anything anymore. It's only when he complains about mom's food that he pretends to be some kind of important chef. I used to think it was just my dad who was like this, but after listening to all the married women around here complain, every man seems just as bad. All their husbands are just as short-tempered, just as violent, just as useless, and do just as little to help out their wives. After learning this, every grumpy-looking old man in town I see reminds me of him. When I think that I was born and raised just to support these horrible tyrants, I lose all hope. If everything works out, they're going to give my father a lot of money. I'm sure he's desperate to use it to pay back his debts. My father is selling me to pay back his debts. So that is very important to the whole story, it feels like. So it's good to know. I would say it was implied sometimes in some of the stuff in the first playthrough, but they're making it explicit here.
拝んでおこう。
I did keep my faith, and most of my stats are already upgraded to where they were.
神様、私はどうしたら。
This is beers, drinking this time of day. Woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they even make flowers blush. Exotic herbology. Although the most famous translated Western medical book remains the New Text on Anatomy, there was a particular work by the name of Exotic Herbology published in the 5th year of the Anai era. Strange as the text was, it has largely been forgotten by history. A foreign missionary brought this text to Japan along with a curious medicine that would supposedly allow one to speak with divine spirits. This drug came to be known as Kakura Makakura by locals. However, in order to have contact with the gods, must one first liberate one's soul. However, upon doing so, the individual will fall into a temporary state of unconsciousness, potentially leaving them vulnerable to malevolent spirits. I believe that was the... It said that the kanji for Ebisu in Ebisu Goka holds the meaning of a person who has migrated from far away. Ebisu. The most fanciful theory for the origin of this town is that it was once a hidden village for Tyra clan soldiers who lost the Genpai War. In the town's old customs, there are a few rules that seem like part of a secret village code, including things like not owning dogs or washing things in the river. But whether or not it's the truth remains a mystery. So this was the town store that we need to go to, like the general store. Huh.
他の道を探そう。この先に抜け道があったはず。
本当に羨ましいわ。
Do quite envy her, though I can't believe it was her. Why her? So everyone seems to know what's happening to me. And it seems to be like some kind of honor. I'm interested to see what the actual thing that I was being sold off for was. Marriage to someone. Now the game implies it was marriage to a fox spirit, but that also feels like that thing we just read, that evil spirits could like get into your whatever. Makes me wonder.
こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
So when we come back here later, this is my missing persons paper. I'll keep thinking. I can't read that.
シュだ。
よ、相棒。
シュ。
Bro, button your top button.
あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
This is new.
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
There's a part of me that wonders if they were trying to marry her off to Shu's family or something.
シュウ君お待たせ。
But I don't know. I'm still not sure what their relationship is like.
リンコ。
何の
I'm
話をして
hoping
た
we'll
の？
find out on this run.
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなきゃ
Oh,
いいよね。
Gianna's 500
サクコ
yen.
利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞
Yen
い
can
た。
be traded for
これ
goods
から
and
はサクコに
services.
貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文を書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
I guess the little stuff they get about Sakiko says she's like very susceptible to spiritual stuff. So maybe that's why she's the person that does it. I think it's this way. Yeah. I think fuck you. I wonder where I went wrong. I just need to, okay, I just need to take a right here. I thought it was black.
てよかった。
No, no.
相棒の言う通りだな。
Get this shit out of my inventory. I refuse to be an addict.
Doko? 急いで咲子のとこに戻らないと。
Nope. Can't go on the roof over there. Let's jump down.
シュウ？
Now I'm on story instead of hard. I'm interested to see if what the combat is like. Let's say. Just giving up on Sakako already, huh? Yeah, that's way less. That would have taken like 2/3 of my health at least. Okay, so you can parry even though it hasn't taught you yet. That's good. I think we should try to get to the Sakako fight from here. Maybe we'll try to do each of the major boss fights in a stream. Assuming we don't get bogged down in bullshit. Nope. So if you missed it at the start, to get the ending I want, I can't take any red capsules, which are like this medicine that Shu's been giving me. I can't, or I have to do a puzzle, like a bonus puzzle to get a sword that we found in the story. Is like the sword and the fox are kind of like combating deities in this game, or this town. And then we have an option to purify it, and we can't purify it. Now when you get the sword, I'll probably make a backup save, because the other ending, which is called the bad ending by most people, you get by doing all that and then purifying the sword. So then I'll at least be able to go back to that save and do that if I want to. There's a place I could jump over, right? Or under? Where the hell is that? Oh, there it is. Ooh. Nope. And that's why, this is also the reason I decided to play on a lower difficulty. Like, one, I don't want to put like another 10 hours into like fighting bosses. And then two, I can't use some of the healing items. Stamina, or the durability on my weapons also seems to go down a lot slower. If I had done like 6 full-on attacks like that, this weapon would be close to breaking, I think. In hard.
どなたか
Nice. Lord knows I'm gonna need those. We'll do that in a moment. Anything in there? Let's go over here. Can't open. Can open. Yukon. No. What is this? I remember getting that in the last, or the first playthrough, but I don't remember what I did with it. That's the problem with only playing twice a week for like 4 weeks, is that, especially because it's a Monday, Tuesday, don't always remember everything. Again, more stuff about being a wife or a mother. Obviously, that's a theme in this game. That key doesn't fit this one. Interesting. Do I need to check? Alright, screw it. Let's just keep going. Can I not go through here? I thought that was the way we were supposed to go. Alright, well. Ooh. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my ass beat. Oh, okay. There's that key. That was the bloody key. Got it. Now, what's the point of any of this? Well, I want to go to the back door now. It's gonna be funny when that leads out to the same exact alleyway. Maybe not. Okay.
きっと役に立つ。
So those are the accessories I can use. Which, I wonder if I have any... Okay, I do have my ones equipped from before. So I was using Perfect Dodge has become easier because that made the last boss fight a lot easier. And then just extra health and stamina. And I probably won't switch them out too much. This isn't good. Again, it's funny that she's already like assumed Sakaka's dead. Now, we know what happens to Sakako, but no. Oop. Gonna attack. Whoa. Do you see the spot on the... I wonder if that's the ending I've gotten. I think it's kind of called the, like, pill ending. I don't think I can go farther this way, right? Or can I? Yeah. Oh no, you can. Okay. According to Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamada no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the deity Suzazo no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamada no Orochi had become intoxicated, he sued the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. According to Ebisogoka's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of Yamada no Orochi's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higa no Kuni. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Higa no Kuni is now known as Ebisogoka. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible this is where the legend of the poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state that Yamada no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to surmise that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit and falsifying connections to using famous literature to solidify their claim. And I got an Emma, which allows me to upgrade my stats.
リンコ。
Ooh, I thought it was, oh, it did. I got a knife, it's cool. Hold on. Let's sneak off this way then. Nothing to do. And normally it'd be like, use the toolkit to blah 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 blah. Okay. I thought I could read that flag, maybe. Check this shit out. Yeah. I'm remembering that you don't have to stop and fight everything this game. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. Nope. Go back. So I don't know if I can do anything interesting. I don't really care about sanity. I never even needed to upgrade it, even in my first playthrough. So I think I'm gonna hold off. Unless it's new, I'm not reading anything about this stupid space war shit. Just warning you that. That was a really annoying part of playing this game the first time.
ちっちゃい頃の咲く子の夢だったよね。堅苦しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。ここならいつでも好きなだけお菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ、咲子。 今日はもう閉店だよ。咲子、私やっぱり咲子との約束守りたいよ。
Get it all out. So I think we go to the shrine once. And then we gotta find Shu. Oh, Shu found us. And then we had the Sakiko fight, I think. Our clan may prosper. Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and spirits of thy ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Let's see, this one is 3. This one's here, and this one's here. Again, way easier. Yeah, 45 minutes to get to the first boss fight. Can we do it? I could be skipping these cutscenes, but I'm interested to see if there's anything added to them. I'm not gonna make it. Just kidding.
悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い夢。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか、ひなこ。
I wonder what the Emma puzzle is gonna be like, cause that one beat my ass the first time we played this.
どうした？
Mostly because I didn't know there was multiple places to look, but I mean I know that now, so I guess it doesn't matter.
足元に注意だ。ゆっくりで構わないと。
I don't need any time. I'm a regular sane teenage girl. Yeah, so here's the Emmas we need to look through later. I'm not gonna waste time doing it now.
Ina 来なさい。こっちだ。
Second, a beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does seem surprisingly durable. Can I reach this? Okay. What a beautiful place this is. Sparkling lakes, fragrant flowers, the melodic chirps of birds singing. This must be paradise.
向こう側から鍵がかかってるみたい。ここは何の神社？
I was laughing because the stream I'm watching, just for background noise, one of the guys recently had a kid, like last year, and he said he was proud of his son because he was licking the insides of a Rice Krispie treat wrapper. I just thought that was funny.
案内しよう。
I was not even paying attention to what the fox guy said there, so hopefully I'm not screwed. You've arrived. I haven't done shit. No capsules. I should have memorized this. Why didn't I memorize it?
なんかこれに似た絵を見かけたような。
I should have written it down at least. That would have been smart.
Eh? なんでここに？
To extol the advent of our clan, we bestow upon the sacred land the name Heaven's Benediction. Send forth to the sky a crane, to the earth a serpent, and to the spring a tortoise. So crane, serpent, tortoise. I remember on hard it was like a poem about like I remember something like fell to the earth. So this is a lot simpler. Alright, we don't need to watch this. I'm skipping. These things are annoying, but I do know how to fight them for the most part at this point. Second wall. Okay. I need a crane. Nope. Well then what is it on this one? It's not a tortoise or a cat, right? Let's go to the other side. It did say crane, serpent, tortoise. I'm not crazy. Maybe that's not a crane. I just think it's a crane. That's always possible. Yeah, because the other one was like the lightning crashing and stuff, I remember. Any tortoises or serpents or cranes? I can kind of see without looking in depth. There's the tortoise, okay. So that's like a snake sign for the tortoise. And yeah, this is where I got kind of screwed because I didn't know there was other areas to go look. I kind of freaked out a little. Let me see, she took that. It's tortoise, crane, and serpent, right? What is this crap? Tales of mortals being wed to gods and spirits can be found throughout every culture across human history. Certainly, from the perspective of humans, to tie oneself to a divine being is an undeniable honor. However, if one were to consider the opposite perspective, the divine being is binding themselves to a vulgar life form. What could possibly motivate them to make such a degrading choice? Countless seasons have passed since I first came to the sacred land of beauty and wonder. And yet, even now, if I consider whether I myself am worthy of such an honor, I cannot answer in the affirmative with any confidence. So I must ask myself, what benefit is there to such beings mixing their divine blood with that of lowly mortals? To be clear, I am overjoyed to be of some use to them. However, I cannot help but wonder. Dodging does not... Oh my god. That's kind of useful, because I dodge a lot. But this was not the right way to go, apparently. waste my time. So was it back farther this way? I really don't remember. To whoever happens to read this note, it becomes so easy to just stop and give up. After all, you're already among the dead. I have to turn around and fight this guy because I really don't want. I guess. Alright, here's some more. Tortoise we got. So we need serpent or crane, right? Oh, I'm dead. I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish to see you one last time. Yumi, was that the name of the person we saw was missing on the wall? Maybe I asked that question last time I played this too. Serpent is circle. Okay. And crane. Oops. Okay.
じゃあお前を試そう
I think I can remember that, but I probably will fuck it up. Very nice. I don't think I need to save again, hopefully. Wait, how do I get over there from here? Oh. Is this even the right place? No. Over there, okay. Look at all those jerks over there. Alright, let's save here just in case. No. This one. Serpent? Yep.
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の宝玉より削り出して作った。
You got it, buddy.
君のための鍵。
私のために
その鍵を稲荷像に
Oh. to avoid every enemy. That's good. Not interested. Not interested.
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だがこちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。
もちろん。
君を招くために今日がある。
My
まだ少し
freaking
歩かねばならない。
wife.
しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
Fox Daddy's on the files.
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では行こうか。
I wonder if there's going to be anything with the doll in any of these endings. My alarm clock I have on my desk here.
しっかりしろ。 返事をしろ。
It tries to figure out what the temp in my room is. And it says it's 81, which I know it isn't because I'm not that warm.
よかった。
But I think it's because it's next to my PS5, which is probably like pretty warm at this point.
お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
シュウはまだ生きてる。
サクコは無事だよな。一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
One nightmare after
だ
another.
としても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ。相棒。
リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿を見て
She was kind of an asshole, huh?
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュウ。
うした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
よし、しっかりしないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
Check this shit out. See ya. No, no. Where am I going? This way? Oop, better kill this. Didn't I? Is it to the north? Oh, I thought, oh, whatever, this seems to be broken. Don't care. Collected by researcher investigating the folklore of... So is this supposed to tell me... Okay, this is about the sword. So this is new. In the Muromachi period, the Great Famine of Oe had young individuals desperate for quick money, and so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claimed that the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others one after another. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There is not enough information. I must search for the Jizo statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of an old Jizo statue. This may be the first clue that led me to the sword. I wonder if that's marked on my map. Doesn't look like it. And that was photo 2, which is a little worrying. We already kind of heard all this about the Taira clan, right? I don't feel like reading it. I don't think I need the sickle. But, you know, let's switch these.
Nanda? 相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも銃戦争ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはない
I'm
よ。
gonna make sure.
だったら互いの方を釣り合っていくか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分で釣れる。
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
I wonder. I wonder if I can even get there. Let's find out. There's a chance I might have to start over. Because apparently there's like a bunch of steps to doing the sword quest. And it starts like right at the start of the game. So. Not sure I can make it over there. getting my workout in. Amy, was that the name we saw? I forget now. I did want to check that. I'm finding some useful stuff at least. Now what? Oh shit, I don't think I can get back. It seems to think I can get by it. Or maybe not. Alright, so this might end up being a wash. Because I need to go back up here. Can I load at least? Let's see when the last autosave I got. Story. That's fine. So I need to go. Well, let's go. I have my other save still, but let's see if what this thing is that I missed. I believe it's near here. Okay. So it is. Oops. Oops. It's like around here somewhere. So I should be able to get into this house. Yeah. Which you can only do in New Game Plus, apparently. Somehow I completely missed this. And here's the first research journal. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this again. I'm just gonna stop now and we'll actually do it right. Oh, it has the conditions here. That's cool. This is the one I'm trying to do. What's the Agura no Hotai? I don't remember. And then this one you can't do until you complete 2 different endings. And then this one is like the goofy one. So I guess what we're gonna do is start another New Game Plus next time. I don't even know if I'm gonna... I guess I'll save this VOD, even though it's kind of a waste of time. I needed... the main thing I need to do is make sure I'm getting these hints to the Sacred Sword. Because if you saw, both these endings require you to get the sword. One, you get to purify, one you don't. So basically there's no point in continuing my run that I was on, because I'm not going to get a different ending because I can't purify the sword. So that sucks, but I should have maybe looked more into it. I thought it was just going to be an extra puzzle up in the tree area that we saw where they said the sword was, but it's actually pretty involved, unfortunately. Which is fine. Again, it's my own fault for not looking it up. But yeah, I guess sorry for wasting people's time, but I'll make sure I put in the description that this is kind of a failed run. So yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I wasted my own time as well, so whatever. I mean, we were thinking about things at least, so it wasn't completely useless, but that's all I'm going to do for tonight. It's too late to start another run, so see you later.